Yes, lads. Today, we are playing
Fortnite.
And you might be wondering, why am I playing Fortnite in today's episode? And that's because, I don't know, I was just feeling a bit nostalgic for, Prime Fortnite, which for me was honestly Chapter 2, Season, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people, it was, early Chapter 1, but I think Chapter 2 season, those early seasons, they had a ton of charm, they had a lot more content as well than Chapter 1 had. And I just kind of miss it, because Fortnite has fallen off so hard nowadays. They literally removed full damage. Well, not completely. If you guys haven't been keeping up with Fortnite recently, they made it so, at least in the main game, I'm playing OG right now, that if you fall, you survive with 1 health. And I'm just like, what's the point? There's no jeopardy of building high and having those huge build battles. And then Fortnite just isn't as fun as nowadays, especially because you're either running into sweats who aren't fun to fight, or bots who aren't fun to fight because you don't get any dopamine from killing a fake person. At least whenever you killed a bad person back in OG Fortnite, at least you sent a real person back to the lobby, I guess, right? But yeah, I mean, Fortnite used to be one of my favorite games of all time. Used to be my favorite game. I played it every day in 2020. It was part of my daily routine, was to play Fortnite with my friends. And it's just kind of sad to see how much it's fallen off. Fortnite is the epitome of the saying, how the mighty have fallen. Because, to be fair, there's still tons of people that play it. Fortnite is not dead by the means of a normal video game's standards of a video game being dead. But in Fortnite terms, from what it used to be, might as well be 12 feet in the grave. But, where I really think Fortnite fell off was, I think all of Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 is to some extent as well, was pretty fun, and Chapter 1. It was all good, but Chapter 2 Season 5 was foreshadowing, kind of. Because that's when they started having tons of collabs in the game. Because, before, collabs were special, the Endgame LTM in Season 9, the Star Wars lightsabers in Chapter 2 Season 1 around Christmas, Deadpool being the secret skin, and having the yacht takeover in Chapter 2 Season 2. And then Season 5, the season was about collabs, coming in and being bounty hunters or whatever it was. And it was cool that we got all these people like Master Chief, but I think Fortnite over-reliance on collabs and almost making no original cosmetics nowadays. And sometimes even whole seasons or updates are collabs. Chapter 5 Season 4, I didn't enjoy that much because I'm not the biggest Marvel dude. But at least Chapter 2 Season 4, that Marvel season, that one was still really fun. But yeah, I think the over-reliance on collabs is what honestly started the end. And then obviously Fortnite came back and basically became the biggest game on the planet again when OG came back. And I think that was the right amount of OG. You get it for a month. It's a special because, when you know something's going to come to an end, that's what makes it special to us. Because, that 1 month, everyone wanted to play as much as they can to relive it. And now we have OG Fortnite, the mode I'm playing right now. And it's fun, it's fine. But it doesn't feel as good as that 1 month we had in November 2023. I also think the fact that now chapters are only 1 year long, that kind of hinders the game as well. Because you don't get to be attached to locations or weapons or things that have happened, or maybe even the storyline when that was actually good and people cared about it. You don't get attached to them as much because you only spend sometimes not even a full year. Chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, and probably 7 and every chapter in the future, probably not even going to last past December of the year after it comes out. Whereas Chapter 1 and 2, these lasted about 2 years each. 2.5 even. Now, Chapter 2 had its missteps. Can I get up the fucking house, please? With Season 2 and 3 getting their release dates delayed. But what was fine was that the game was still hella fun. So, whereas if next season was to get delayed, I'm not sure people would be happy, because Chapter 7 Season 2 is quite mid, to be honest. I haven't played that much of it, but it's just nowhere near the quality of how seasons used to be. And also, Fortnite is nowhere near got the hype as it used to be. Fortnite used to be the talk of the lunch table at school, and now, like, the only people who talk about it are, like, die-hard people and people on Reddit. But yeah, that's, like, my main opinion on why Fortnite's kind of fallen off. And low-key, I have not... 70 people have died. I haven't seen a single person this entire game. It's been, like, 6 minutes. It's like, Fortnite games are way more fast-paced than they used to be, which I guess is fine, but I do prefer when, like, at this point in the game, there'd still probably be around 50 people left. So it's more likely I actually get into a fight. I don't just get instantly sniped, which is probably what's going to happen real quick. But yeah, guys, tell me in the comments, what do you think really is the reason why Fortnite fell off? I'm quite interested to hear, and maybe it hasn't fallen off for you guys. Maybe I'm a dumbass. There's finally a person over here. I'm gonna flint knock them and I'm gonna pump their booty cheeks.
Travis Scott just pumped me in my booty cheeks.
Oh, I think it's a bot.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Yo, it is lagging. This is the worst Fortnite fight I've ever had. Fucking hell, how did I survive that with 6? I am disappointed in myself. You guys should oh shit. I need to get out of here. You guys should bully me in the comments for that. Yo, what is that guy doing in the top of the right? In the baller, he's just spazzing out like Spider-Man. Also, guys, I actually, if you saw my last video, I saw the Mandalorian movie yesterday. It was actually quite good. I won't spoil anything, but all the people, like the critics and people on the internet, saying it's either painfully mid or it's ass, they're straight up capping. It was actually pretty good, so I recommend that you go see it. I'd say it's a solid 7.5 out of 10, so if you like Star Wars, even if you don't like Star Wars that much, I'd recommend you get your butt in that movie theater. Yo, I think the guy who was tweaking out in the baller is right here. Yep, there he is. I've got the drift board, bro. Why is he running away? He's probably going to do better than me because my game's kind of spazzing out. Also, something I want to say, the Fortnite, like, content creation scene is not as good as it used to be. When we had, like, Laserbeam consistently uploading and Prime Ninja and Fresh, that was, like, peak YouTube. There was always an interesting video to watch that would keep you entertained for ages. But now, oh, there's a guy there. Now it's just not as fun. Like, it's either clickbait stuff or just boring crap. Just playing Fortnite. Yo, what the fuck? But yeah, I also think Fortnite has leaned too heavily into the creative mode. Because creative mode's a good addition. Like, there has classic games like Tilted Zone Wars, Desert Zone Wars. And the new Star Wars experiences are kind of fun. They're not bad. But like, we don't really get any LTMs like we used to, like Solid Gold, Sneaky Snipers, Close Encounters. They were so much fun, but we just never get them anymore because Fortnite is just treating their game like Roblox, to be honest. It's like, you guys can make the LTMs for us, but maybe I just want to play classic Battle Royale with a twist. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on why Fortnite's fallen off. You guys can bully me in the comments for why my opinions are wrong. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.